Good morning, day 28, day 29 of recording myself every day. It is Thursday, May 8th, 2025. Just got done cooking breakfast. Did put some chili oil in it, so it looks, we'll see how that goes. Have a reinforcement learning presentation today, which I haven't started, and then a meeting today, but I'll keep this short and get into it. I was about to go to sleep, but then I was thinking, like, fuck, I think I legit only recorded an intro for today's video, so I'm gonna record a little recap for the day. Woke up, the starting portion was literally just me working on the presentation for my class. Went to the school building a little bit early, around 1, to meet up with the group. Most of the group didn't actually get there until 1:30. Then we spent the 1:30 to 2:30 working on the presentation. Some of the people looked like they had no idea what was going on. The ones who actually did the paper didn't, like, were just kind of assigned slides and didn't really work on it, which I understand is, like, fair. But the people who, like, did the paper and kind of understood it, it would have been a lot more helpful for them to help make the slides, because compared to the other groups, our slides were just really bad and not really on the topic of what they need to be. I'm not sure if it's just, like, whoever gave the layout for what the slides should have been gave, like, a bad layout, and I should have double checked. Except for I don't really care, so, like, maybe not. But anyway, we move on. We had the presentation. It went all right. It wasn't great. It wasn't bad. It was just, like, all right. But we're gonna pass because they're not gonna fail anyone, and it was good enough. And then after that, I immediately had the meeting with the nutrition app people. Went really well, very smooth. It was just kind of finalizing the scope of work and then talking about, like, what we're doing going forward in terms of signing the contract and when the start date would be, which I think they're talking about would be June 1st. And then after that, I had a call with my dad to kind of further talk about, like, what I should be doing moving forward, because right now it was May 8th, and then now it's May 9th. It's actually 5 a.m. in the morning. I don't know why I'm still up. The plan is to build out the app as well as the website, so that when people go to my webpage, they see what the company is, what we do, and all that. A change from what I have now into what I'm going to change it into. My landing page right now is only about the app, but I'm going to change it into what the company is. So the landing page is going to be more about the company, and then I'm going to have, like, our app as a little tab at the top and not the main thing. Because at the end of the day, what we're trying to do is help people, like, become, like, a better version of themselves. I don't know. I still have to think about that. I have to look at other companies and see how they do it to see, like, what is the best. But talking about it with my dad, it seemed, in his experience, he's consulted for bio companies, and they have kind of their landing page as, like, a mission of who they are, and then their product is a specific page. And then so I might go with that approach, or I might have to look at other similar pages a little bit more to get a further, like, understanding. It is a little bit hard though, because my app isn't just like a calendar app. My app isn't just gonna be like a screen time blocking app. It's gonna be like a better version of you. So I guess, what is the point of this company? It's to help people become a better version of themselves. So that's what the landing page should be, and then the way we do that is through our app. And then also blogs. I think blogs could be a really powerful thing, discussing topics kind of similar to how I discuss topics here, further going in depth, maybe publishing the papers that I have on the anterior midciliary cortex and how that affects, like, willpower and brain functionality. Maybe on sports psychology, I have a paper of that from my psychology class as well, or different topics like how to build willpower, how to build grit. I mean, those kind of go hand in hand, but how to stay consistent, how tracking helps you stay consistent, how tracking affects your life, how using accountability, such as having negative and positive rewards, affects the likelihood of people doing it. I don't think I would have to conduct my own, like, clinical trials, which is completely fine. I would just have to find information on the internet and then put it into a paper so that people can read. I'm not sure what would be a better style. I think this is something I could experiment with, in terms of having really long, in-depth papers, or having shorter blogs, which people can very easily read. I don't really know which one would be the best. It's something I'll just have to see. Then I came home. I edited today's video. It was just an outro. I think it was day 28. This should be day 29 then. Um, so officially, I mean, this is 4 weeks in one day. Wait, no, this is 4 weeks. I might have just lied and said 4 weeks of recording. Oh, because Thursday doesn't count because it was the first day. Okay, I got it. Yeah, 4 weeks of recording, posting every day. I think I've gotten a lot better, but there's still a lot of room to improve. And especially over the course of the 4 weeks, I kind of found a lot more of what style I really liked and which style I think I want to post in. At first, I thought I was just going to do a very like low, I would say low dopamine in terms of not a lot of cuts, not a lot of like raw footage so that you could see like how I'm improving. But then I realized, one, I want to make entertaining content. Two, the most important person who has to watch the video is me. And in me watching the video, I'll still see where I mess up and still see where I can get better. But over time, you guys are going to see me cut a lot less and have these like me editing a lot less of the video when I'm having these sit down talks. I'm still gonna want to have the editing like montage of the day. Maybe I do want to change that in the fact that instead of having like the sped up thing, I like how people will show like a short glimpse and then they'll move on. But for me, until I get someone else to like kind of film me, I hate setting it up and then recording myself for 2 seconds and then turning off. One, it just feels super unauthentic, and then another part is that it makes me focus on whatever, but not the task at hand, but the camera. And I don't want to be doing that. I've said that from the beginning. I want to have this camera as like an extension of what I'm actually doing in a day and be realistic and like authentic in my struggles, which feel like I have been trying to show y'all how I've been struggling with my discipline. But recently I'm really like realizing that, and I'm getting like mad in how I want to be better in the future. After I got home, I went to dinner with two friends, or with three friends. Two friends, met someone new, all chill dudes. They were the people from the park, two of them, so I really liked them. And then we went back to one of their apartments, and they had a ping pong table. We played ping pong for a little bit, but then we lost both of the balls. So then we went downstairs to play chess and pool. The problem I have is that I do want to hang out with people, and I have a hard time, kind of saying no. I want to get better at that. I want to get better at saying no to hanging out with people when I know it's going to be really hurtful. I went to dinner when it was at 8 p.m. and I knew doing that would eat into my work tomorrow. And yet I still went anyway because I liked the people. I knew that after dinner I could have gone home. We were right by my place, but I wanted to hang out. I thought these people were cool. Maybe it's about building connections. I'm still kind of getting better at finding the balance between building connection with people and having time to work on my business. I don't know what is the proper time. I'm not sure if there is a proper time. And then also it kind of depends on the people you meet, and maybe it's better to, I mean, I think it's just like a personal question what you're really looking for in life. I think I'm looking for to be like the best, so I have to then find other people who are on that same path so that we can still hang out and I can still get that fulfillment from having people in my life, but then also be able to work and continually push. So just something to think about. Wanted to record this, so I had like an end of day recap and it wasn't just like a shitty video. But hopefully I talked a little bit better, a little bit freer. I think my roommates are asleep, so I don't have to like in the back of my mind thinking that they're listening to me. And then that's all I had for today. Actually, I did want to talk about supporting my roommates for their pages. So both my roommates are posting. One of them blocked me and my other roommate, and then one roommate, um, he's actually been like doing really well. He started out posting like once every few days, and then now I talked to him today. He's posting twice a day, which is absolutely crazy, absolutely on the grind. And then he's very like constructive about it. He wants feedback and wants to like know what he's doing. And then I'm trying to like help his engagement. I'm watching his videos all the way through, and then I'm liking them as well. And then I'm trying to think of like comments that can help him to where he's on TikTok, so he can take the comment, stitch it, and then create a video out of it. I'm trying to help him come up with content and just try to help him build engagement. He's has a lot. It's very different in that he his TikTok kind of got leaked to people back home, so he already has a lot of engagement. I think even if mine got leaked to people, like my YouTube and stuff got leaked to people I already know, I don't think they would be the same levels of engagement. But it, especially for him, it's not really like artificial engagement, but getting the beginning engagement with people like commenting regularly and like trying to help him out. I think his content's good, and I think his content's getting better, and I think his editing is like really good, and he seems to be enjoying it. And I think his information, he's doing like technical fine, like not technical finance, but finance kind of like right now the basic content concepts to help people learn about it. And then for him to prepare for his internship, I think that information could be really useful as he continues to post, as he continues to make videos, as he continues to get better. Like he'll do numbers, and then especially he has a really like big internship, so that may also attract viewers to his channel. But I think talking about that, like just the kind of process of making videos, trying to improve the videos, and then going through that process with someone else, it just makes it a lot more enjoyable that you can like talk about it with. And then also like trying to help each other improve, and then like having the feeling of someone like really supporting you, like it just makes you feel a lot better. So if you're pushing, um try if you can to find just like one person that like really believes in you, really wants to see the best in you. And then if you have a friend who's doing the same, or if you have a friend that's doing it and you're not, try to be there to support him and just try to be constructive, because they're gonna have a lot more respect for you and like a lot more liking towards you if they see you like really supporting them and really like being genuine and trying to help them. So I just think that's a really important point, that doing this like kind of challenge that we set, like making content, I think it actually like brought us together like closer as like friends. And then it's like cool. I don't know how to say it other than that. But good night.